A driver once poured a $3 bottle of injector cleaner into his tank to save a little money. A few thousand miles later, he was staring at a $9,000 engine replacement. That bottle did not clean anything. It quietly destroyed his engine from the inside. And here is the part that should scare you. That same bottle is still sitting on shelves right now next to a dozen others just like it, all promising to clean your injectors and boost your mileage. Most of them are useless, some of them are dangerous. I have spent years tearing apart fuel systems wrecked by the wrong cleaner, so I am counting down the 9 you should never put in your car. And at the end, I will show you the 5 that genuinely work, ending with the one product almost every mechanic trusts above all the rest. Let us start the countdown. Number 9. Marvel Mystery Oil. This one has been on parts shelves for generations, and drivers swear by that iconic red and yellow bottle to clean and protect their whole fuel system. Here is what the label actually tells you. Marvel is built on mineral oil and a light solvent. In plain terms, it is a lubricant, not a detergent, and that is fine, because that is what it is genuinely good at. It oils the top of your cylinders, frees a sticky valve, and fights a little rust. But there is no polyethylamine in it, the one detergent proven to dissolve baked on carbon. So if your injectors are already caked with hardened deposits, this bottle will not touch them. I had a customer pour it in every fill-up for a year, convinced he was deep cleaning his engine. He was not. He was oiling it. His idle kept getting rougher, and when he finally came in, the proper cleaning he had been putting off still cost him around $700. Marvel is a good lubricant sold to people who think they are buying a cleaner, and the next bottle plays the very same trick. Number 8. Seafoam Motor Treatment. That blue and white can has been around since the 1940s, and it has a die-hard following. And honestly, some of that love is earned. Seafoam is a great fuel stabilizer. It clears soft gum and varnish, and it is excellent for small engines and anything that sits. But read the can. It is built on naphtha, light petroleum oil, and isopropyl alcohol. It is a solvent and a stabilizer, not a modern detergent. There's no polyethylamine in it. So what actually happens on a carbon-caked engine? The solvent loosens the soft stuff and floats it downstream. But the hardened, baked-on deposits on your injectors and combustion chamber stay right where they are. That is not deep cleaning. That is a light rinse. One driver ran can after can chasing a rough idle that a real detergent would have fixed in a single tank. He spent around $1,100 before someone finally reached for the right product. Seafoam is a brilliant stabilizer being asked to do a heavy-duty cleaner's job, and the next one is not even sold as a cleaner at all. Number 7. The yellow bottle of HEET. Walk into any parts store in winter and you will see stacks of it, and plenty of drivers grab it as a cheap injector cleaner. Here is the problem. Yellow HEET was never a cleaner. Read the label. It is gas line, antifreeze, and water remover. It is basically methanol, and its entire job is to soak up water in your tank and keep your fuel lines from freezing. That is it. There is no detergent in it, no polyethylamine, nothing designed to clean an injector. Even the company that makes it sells a completely different red bottle for injector cleaning. So when someone pours yellow HEET in, expecting a fuel system cleaning, they are using a winter de-icer and hoping for a miracle. It does not clean your injectors because it was never built to. It is not a scam. It is just the wrong bottle, grabbed by people who never read the front label. Use it to pull water out of your tank in January. Do not count on it to touch carbon. And the next bottle is a budget cleaner that admits its own weakness. Number 6. Regular Gumout Fuel Injector Cleaner. This one is interesting because the company tells on itself. Gumout makes genuinely good cleaners. Their Regane and all-in-one bottles use polyethylamine, the detergent that actually dissolves carbon. But their basic, cheapest fuel injector cleaner, the one most people grab because it is a couple of dollars less, does not. It uses a weaker detergent called PIBA, and Gumout says it right there on their own website. A product without polyethylamine, in their own words, will not clean the entire fuel system. So when you grab the budget Gumout to save $2, you are buying the version the maker itself calls the weaker tier. It will handle a little light gum on a poured injection engine. It will not strip the hardened carbon you were actually worried about. It is not dangerous. It is just the step down, dressed up to look identical on the shelf. But here is where this list turns. Because the rest of these bottles do not just waste your money, they can genuinely wreck your engine. Number 5, the ethanol-heavy additive. Your pump gas already contains ethanol. Some of these cleaners pile even more of it in, and that causes two real problems. First, ethanol is what chemists call hygroscopic. In plain English, it pulls water straight out of the air and into your fuel. Water in your fuel system means corrosion, rust forming inside your tank, your lines, and your injectors. Second, ethanol carries extra oxygen, which can push the engine to run lean, hotter, and harder than it should, especially in older cars that were never built for it. Anything made before the year 2000 is the most vulnerable. Rubber seals dry out, hoses crack, and injectors corrode from the inside. I have watched a corroded fuel line turn into a destroyed fuel rail that cost over $3,400 to put right. Quick favor before we keep going. If a bad bottle has ever burned you, hit the like button and tell me in the comments which one, and subscribe so the next driver does not get fooled, because the next cleaner does not rust your engine. It dries it out. Number 4, the alcohol-soaked formula. These bottles love to brag about how much alcohol they contain. Usually isopropyl alcohol. A tiny amount can help absorb water in an emergency, and that is the only thing it is truly good for. In the doses these cleaners use, alcohol becomes a slow wrecking crew. It dries out and cracks the rubber seals and O-rings all through your fuel system, the same parts that hold pressure and keep fuel where it belongs. Once those start leaking, fuel pressure drops, the engine runs poorly, and in the worst cases, the fuel pump itself gives out. On top of that, alcohol is far too weak to dissolve heavy carbon, so it does the usual damage, knocking chunks loose to clog injectors and foul spark plugs. One driver chased a rough idle with bottle after bottle of this stuff. At the time he stopped, he needed new seals and a fuel pump, and the total came to about $2,800. And if one weak chemical can do that, the next bottle crams a dozen of them into one can and swears it can fix everything. Number 3, the miracle blend that claims to do everything. This is the bottle that promises to clean your injectors, flush your oil, stabilize your fuel, and freshen your exhaust, all at once. Here is the simple truth. When one product claims to handle everything, it usually handles nothing well. To cover that many jobs, the makers lean on a mix of cheap solvents with no real detergent strength behind any of them. Worse, a chemical cocktail aimed at your whole car can react badly with the very different parts it touches: your fuel system, your oil seals, your sensors. Instead of fixing one problem, it can spread small problems everywhere. Drivers pour it in, expecting a full tune-up, and get a rough idle, a clogged injector, and a check engine light that shows up weeks later, long after they have forgotten the bottle. One customer used a do-everything additive to avoid paying for a real service. The scattered damage it left behind cost $4,500 to chase down. One bottle cures all as a marketing line, not chemistry. And the next cleaner does not just fail, it attacks. Number 2, the harsh solvent cocktail. These are the bottles that brag about being extra strong, loaded with aggressive chemicals like acetone and xylene, and they are strong. That part is true. The problem is they are too strong and too blind to aim. They strip carbon so violently that it comes off in big chunks instead of dissolving, and those chunks travel straight downstream. They clog injectors, foul spark plugs, jam your oxygen sensor, and a lot of that debris ends up packed into your catalytic converter. Once a converter is blocked, you do not clean it, you replace it, and on most cars that is a bill well over $2,000 for something a $10 bottle cost. That is not even the whole story. Acetone and xylene chew through rubber and plastic, so your hoses, O-rings, and seals dry out, crack, and start to leak. One driver ran 2 of these before an emissions test and walked away with a ruined converter and leaking seals. All in, $6,000. Strong is not the same as smart, and the worst cleaner on this entire list proves it. Number 1. The kerosene-based cleaner. This is the worst thing you can pour into your tank because it does not just fail to clean, it changes the fuel your engine was built to burn. Many of the cheapest cleaners use kerosene or heavy petroleum distillates as their main ingredient, and kerosene has a much lower octane rating than gasoline. When you dump it in, you drag your fuel's octane down with it, and low octane means knock, that metal-on-metal hammering deep inside your cylinders every time the fuel lights off at the wrong moment. Knock is not just a noise, it is damage in progress. Left alone, it batters pistons, bearings, and rings. And in the worst cases, it burns holes straight through the tops of the pistons. On top of that, kerosene barely touches hardened carbon, so you get more deposits and worse combustion at the same time. I once watched a driver chase a rough engine with bottle after bottle of a kerosene-heavy cleaner. By the time it came in, 2 pistons were cracked and the engine was finished. A new engine ran him $9,000 from a bottle that cost less than lunch. That is the danger of the wrong cleaner. But here is the good news. Not every bottle on that shelf is out to get you. A handful of them are exactly what your engine needs, built on real polyether amine, the gold standard detergent that actually dissolves carbon instead of just shoving it around. These are the 5 that genuinely work, counting up to the one almost every mechanic trusts. Number 5. Gumout Regane High Mileage. If your car has real miles on it, this is a smart place to start. It is built around polyether amine, so it truly dissolves deposits, and it is aimed squarely at engines with more than 75,000 miles, the ones fighting years of built-up gunk. It also targets the upper cylinder friction that quietly robs an older engine of fuel economy. Drivers with high-mileage cars often notice a smoother idle and a little more pep within a tank or two. Gumout recommends running it about every 3,000 miles, which makes it an easy habit rather than a rescue mission. It is affordable, it is easy to find, and unlike the junk we just covered, it is doing real work. And the next one does that same real work while protecting fuel that has been sitting. Number 4. Royal Purple Max Clean. This one is a 2-in-1, and that is a good thing here because both jobs are done properly instead of half done. First, it is packed with a high concentration of polyether amine, so it dissolves carbon on your injectors, intake valves, and combustion chamber. Second, it works as a fuel stabilizer, which matters more than people think. If your car sits for weeks, a truck you only use on weekends, a second car, anything parked often, fuel goes stale and gums up. Max Clean cleans what is already there and keeps fresh fuel from turning into new deposits while the car sits. Drivers report smoother acceleration, a small bump in fuel economy, and a noticeably quieter running engine after a tank. One 20-ounce bottle treats a full tank of about 20 gallons. It costs more than the bargain bottles, but you are getting a real detergent and a real stabilizer in one, not a cheap solvent pretending to be both. And the next product is the one professional shops reach for. Number 3. BG44K. Ask a technician what they actually pour into customer cars, and this is the name that keeps coming up. It is a shop favorite for a reason. It is a strong polyether amine cleaner designed to scrub the whole system, injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers in a single treatment. One 11-ounce can treats up to 20 gallons, so it is dosed to hit hard in one tank rather than nibble at the problem over months. This is the can people reach for when a car already has a real complaint, a stubborn misfire, a rough idle that will not settle, hesitation that a lighter cleaner did not fix. It tends to deliver a difference you can actually feel, which is exactly why it lives on the shelves of so many repair bays instead of just the parts store. It is a little harder to find than the gas station brands, and it costs a bit more, but you are buying the same product the pros trust. And the next cleaner is the heavy hitter enthusiasts swear by. Number 2. Redline S I1. If you want maximum strength from a bottle you can buy off the shelf, this is it. Redline built SI1 around one of the highest detergent concentrations you will find in a consumer cleaner. Its own safety data lists a serious dose of polyether-amine type detergent, though the company keeps the exact figure proprietary. Translation: it is loaded, it dissolves stubborn carbon on injectors, valves, and combustion chambers, and it carries a synthetic upper cylinder lubricant that most cleaners leave out, so it protects the very parts it is cleaning. Enthusiasts reach for it when they want a deep clean rather than routine upkeep. One tip: follow the directions exactly. Pour one bottle into a nearly empty tank, then fill up so the cleaner rides in at full strength. Used right, it is about as powerful as an over-the-counter cleaner gets. And that leaves just one product, the single bottle almost every mechanic keeps within arm's reach. Number 1. Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. If you buy only one bottle for the rest of your car's life, make it this one. Techron is the cleaner that car makers and mechanics recommend more than any other, and it earns that reputation with chemistry, not hype. It uses Chevron's patented polyether-amine formula, mixed in exactly the right strength, to break down carbon on your injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers. Just as important, it is gentle where it needs to be. It will not eat your seals or clog your filter the way those harsh cocktails do, which is why it is safe to run again and again. It works in gas engines, hybrids, motorcycles, even small engines like your lawnmower. One bottle treats about 20 gallons, and Chevron suggests using it around every 3,000 miles, right about when you change your oil. Think of it as a tune-up in a bottle for the price of a couple of coffees. It is the one product on this entire list I would tell my own family to buy. But here is the thing most drivers still get wrong. You can buy the best cleaner on earth and still hurt your engine if you use it wrong. Pouring a strong cleaner into a full tank, running it too often, chasing every little noise with another bottle. These mistakes undo everything a good detergent does, and most drivers make at least one of them without ever knowing. There is a short list of fuel and cleaner habits that seem completely normal and are quietly aging your engine every single time you do them. Some of them, honestly, I believed myself for years. If you want to know whether you are protecting your engine or slowly wearing it out, watch this next. Because number 1 on that list is something almost everyone